Alright, so we have to follow Zivik here. Oh, follow Zivik or convince him to lead you straight to the king.
We don't have all day.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to Zivik.
Yes?
Hey, Zivik. I want to sing the king now!
Take me to the king. I've seen enough military camps in my day.
That I cannot, Witcher. I'm to keep an eye on you, the king's orders.
Really want to babysit me?
Really want to babysit me?
You're right. Let's go.
It said Hex failed. Did he just agree to take us to the king? Talk to the elf imprisoned in the Cadwini camp. Alright, we'll get to that. I guess he's taking us to see the king, even though we've failed in our Hex attempt.
How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me ploughing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A Witcher!
Out of my way,
He
Zivik.
must have summoned him to fight the raid.
I'm here to see the king. Well, this is fancy. Hello, death mode.
Henselt awaits you. We shall speak later.
Okay.
Nearly
Hi, guys.
everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
I find it hard to wean myself off life.
As do we all. However, in all my career as an ambassador of His Imperial Majesty, I have never met anyone quite as talented at surviving as you.
Thank
I
you.
took the liberty of checking some rumors about you. I'll say it again. Impressive. Are you seeking employment? I was unaware you fellows hired yourselves out for battle.
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
What are you doing here, Your Excellency? Shame about Foltest. Where to next? Let's talk about Foltest.
Foltest was a good king. Shame he ended that way.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's condolences to Constable Natalis. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold, has disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Rumors abound. Do you know anything about her?
Why do you ask, Excellency?
I heard the two of you are close.
That's our business, or mages sometimes disappear.
Mages have a natural tendency to disappear into thin air once in a while. Why is anyone concerned?
Maybe they wonder if witches locked in dungeons possess the same capacity. You're avoiding the subject, which means it's uncomfortable for you. Have it your way, I shan't press.
Well,
But
it was
I'll ask
that,
one
or
more question, if I may.
that's our
Of
business.
course, Your Excellency.
I don't think
I
that would've got
mentioned
us anywhere.
Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy and rivalry. I wonder if there's any matter that could unite them.
Perhaps you could be a bit clearer, Excellency.
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Merigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are, theoretically, or have been, close.
Why does that interest you? Let's do I don't do theory, because I feel like that's something Geralt would say.
I'm a witcher. I rarely theorize. Killing monsters is purely practical.
I don't doubt it. Though sometimes a single understatement can speak more than 1,000 words. So I thank you for your silence, Witcher. Do you have other questions?
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences. I'm told several of them were seen in the vicinity when the assassination attempts occurred.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs, the source of power and coin.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here? Satisfy my curiosity.
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty desires stability. We wish to offer financial assistance, so I'm visiting those lands hardest hit by the war.
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor and the Kedweni King.
I get it. Or sure you can't tell me something. Tell me everything. If these other guys see me casting a sign, are they gonna get all mad? Can I save? Nope, I can't save. Let's take the chance.
I need to know everything.
Magic will
Didn't
not
work.
help you. I'm very well protected against such attempts.
Well, fine. Where to
I
next?
saw you with Foltest before. Now you're with Henselt. No doubt he'll visit the King of Redania next.
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Lochmuin. Perhaps he has already arrived. We'll meet there.
Lochmuin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar. Why there?
The mages wish to re-establish their council. They sent out invitations to all the kings.
Farewell. Oh, damn, dude. Chill. All right. Thanks, guys. Hey, Henselt. How's it going?
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I surmise you do not seek my death. Which leads me to ask what you do seek here, Geralt of Rivia.
Your mom. Peace and quiet, to clear my name, or justice. Probably the first one's more honest.
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name. Though I tend not to meddle in politics, this time I believe I have no choice.
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. I'm in no mood for excuses hiding behind professional codes and trade secrets. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
Nope.
Do you know who did?
Yes.
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
It's a tricky one. Let's be honest.
I don't know. I have amnesia. Letho has suggested he knows something about me. It's possible we met before.
There's an old Kedweni saying, a bitch will never bite another bitch. 100%
I don't know if that's
accurate
true.
where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tarsaville claims this Letho is in the area. Is that true?
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated? Who's behind the Kingslayers?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find Letho.
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now
Must
to the
you?
other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shit holding up my campaign. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic, delayed curses and other hogwash, but nothing comes of it. This matter must be settled with a sword. A witcher's sword. Will you manage this task?
I'll manage or I'll try. Probably don't want to say I'll try to a king.
Yeah, I'll manage.
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal generosity. And even should you fail to catch this Letho, I shall help you clear your name. Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the
Yay!
necessary information. Also, you are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
You got it. Oh. What activated the curse?
The curse was cast 3 years ago. Any sign it's been active in the interim?
Is that important?
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent on market day, nor about some curse cast by a novice mage. This curse caused a solar eclipse and summoned hordes of specters. We're dealing with a complex spell that operates at several levels. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. Lifting it will be even more difficult. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to cooperate.
Ah, the plague. So be it.
you know who cast the curse?
As we forged our way through the fog, you claimed it was Glevisig's curse.
Sabrina Glevisig. She was a sorceress, my former advisor. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed me and my lineage. That was 3 years ago.
Kinda had it coming, right? What did you condemn Sabrina for? Alright, let's find out what she did.
What did you condemn Sabrina for, sire?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for Lormark. General Van de Grift commanded a part of my force. He forded the Pontar and joined battle on this field. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. Knights boiled alive in their armor. Mad beasts howling with pain. War is for the honorable. When the likes of Glevisig enter the fray, it turns into hell.
Why'd she attack her own side?
What drove Sabrina to attack her own army? Any specific reason?
I've heard none, not even speculation. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes, court scandals.
Was she loyal?
Ha! Only to herself.
How exactly did she curse you?
Sire, do you remember the curse itself? What exactly did Sabrina say?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled to some degree. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square coins from maritime depths will beguile the hearts of fools.
Coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
Okay. Farewell then. We didn't garner a lot there.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
I guess we learned that Sabrina is responsible for the curse. So I guess that's kind of important.
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True, I have no idea.
You mean under me?
Better times
You're at my
approach, Geralt,
disposal.
you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Yeah, whatever.
Wonderful. I feel we
Not
shall
a royal.
become great friends.
Time will tell.
That remains to be seen.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship.
Shake
Don't
your own
worry,
hand.
I've no poison needle up my sleeve.
I don't need any new friends. All right, let's try to at least be cordial.
I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating. You're the conquering type. The kind women love.
I was asking about the curse.
Oh, of course. What would you like to know?
Not all the specters were aggressive. Did you notice that? Or have you lifted curses before?
Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle, turning them into Draugrs.
Draugrs, is that some
Draugirs.
professional name you witches have for specters?
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key. If we could reverse the tide of the battle,
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reversing.
I'll need some symbols
Easy as
of war that
that.
belonged to the soldiers who perished here. Artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith. They have to be magically active and linked to those who died. Without them, I won't be able to summon the ghosts.
Well, I've no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about war symbolism.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you.
Have you lifted any curses before?
Have you dealt with curses before?
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears and a tail, another's house burned down. Nothing too serious.
Shame. Have you removed curses?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the Magic Academy.
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Glevis's curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework.
How does a blood curse work?
Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood, best done at midnight surrounded by lit candles.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevisig's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells, and prophecies, and a volume compiled by Tessard de Vries and Margarita Loantil, Masters of Magic on Curses Selected Writings.
I don't have time to read. No. We're gonna read.
Quite a tome.
You sure Sabrina cast the curse?
Are you sure,
Positively.
Whoops.
Curses of this kind are cast rarely. There have only been 6 confirmed cases.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Finderbear, whence came the curse's other appellation. In any case, Sabrina Glevisig was part of that team.
Small world, and one that just got a little uglier.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant to end the lives of the last of the Tyson dynasty, the rulers of Kovir. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad man. A prophecy and an activator were also involved.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men witnessed her casting it.
Why is Henselt still alive?
Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevisig wishes Henselt to wait for
Quite an
imminent
image.
death.
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. They're mean, true, but they also want results. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres. It's the weakest link.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death.
What's with the coins?
We've got our comet and murder. What about the coins?
We have those as well. Not enough for you.
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful secret?
A state secret.
If you don't tell me, your head of state may soon lose his head.
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol, a square coin adorned with a fish. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn. Should I happen upon anything related to the curse?
You'll let me know. So be it.
Cool. A blood curse usually requires blood.
If I'm not mistaken, you need blood to cast a blood curse.
Precisely, unachievable otherwise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon wheel. Where did she get enough blood?
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy. The minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. Sabrina needed one of them to strike her, shorten her suffering, but complete the curse. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the power, got the prophecy and activator right, but fell flat on her face on the simplest thing at the end.
Don't get so excited.
She chose a
He's
fool,
really
a
giddy
bungler.
about it, isn't
I heard
he?
he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task. His comrades were irate. He spoiled the show for them. The king was no longer anywhere near.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
Well, I mean, she was already on fire, so... Well, let's get to work
You're
then.
gonna help me, Deathmold.
Yeah.
Of course, as the king ordered.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon Sabrina's ghost. They need to
Subtle
detain the
wit.
sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. The runes need to be easy to produce. I haven't seen any artists around here. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Your men should be able to handle them. Just equip them with silver-plated weapons. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's parsley. Inside, a fire fueled by juniper branches must burn at all times.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional
So
tome.
offended.
Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon Sabrina's ghost, and figure out what I need to send the fighting specters back to the afterlife. I'll drop by and give you more work as I learn about this curse.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
Someone foretold it, or how do you know?
I don't like people poking around in my life.
Learning about others is my job. I must know the secrets of all who wish to approach the king.
The gestures are so
No
funny
problem
in this.
admitting I like the work.
My past has nothing to do with Henselt.
You don't know that. Do you know why I have no friends, Witcher? Because sooner or later I learn all their secrets, which is followed by interrogations, torture, executions.
Just leave my past alone.
Cool. The Eternal Battle. Well, let's see. Characters. We got an update for... Oh, there's a few. Alright, I'm not going to go through and read every single one of these. I know I've kind of been slacking on that, but that'll take a long time. So, let's find Sabrina Glevizig. Probably butchering that, but whatever. Glevizig? Let's say Glevizig. The sorceress Sabrina Glevizig was from Ard Carré, the capital of Cadwyn, and had been King Henselt's advisor. The reader, however, should not be deceived by that term. This true daughter of the Cadwini wilderness was famous for her determination and temperament. There was no exaggeration to the rumors that on many occasions she would interrupt the king, thumping her fist on the table and yelling that he should shut up and listen. And the king would indeed shut up and listen. Sabrina Glevizig, predatory nature was paired with an equally predatory beauty, which she emphasized through appropriately chosen attire. So she dressed scantily and... I don't know. Okay. And to that, the power she commanded as a sorceress, and it should become clear to what she owed her strong position not only in Cadwyn, but also beyond its borders. This position could not protect her from the king's wrath, however, and she failed Henselt one time too many. The sorceress ended up at the stake, where her life ended. Sabrina cast a curse on the monarch in a battlefield with her dying breath. Many years later, we were to feel the effects of this malediction. Yarpen Zigrin. Our friendship with Yarpen Zigrin stretches back a long time. It began during the famed hunt for the Golden Dragon. Alright, yeah, I said I wasn't going to sit through and read all of these, as much as I'd like to. Let's read about Deathmold. Apart from a few chance encounters at official banquets, Geralt had the occasion to meet and speak more extensively with the sorcerer on Thanid Island during the Bloody Coup, when all manners of mages jumped at each other's throats and their council conclave ceased to exist. Deathmold and his brother Drithalm, both in the service of King Esterad of Kovir at the time, attempted to remain neutral as events unfolded, to no avail, however, as those who had allied themselves with Nilfgaard thought nothing of the impartiality of others, and many mages simply perished, brought down in fanciful ways by their colleagues' spells, or pierced by the arrows of the Scoia'tael summoned to the island by the plotters. Drithalm met just such a fate, while Deathmold saved himself by fleeing. Wow. Well, I was gonna call him a coward, but I mean, to be honest, it was probably the smart move. Deathmold then filled the opening for a sorcerer advisor at the court of King Henselt of Cadwyn, and proceeded to place all of his abilities at the monarch's disposal. All said and done, Deathmold was certainly a talented sorcerer. It was only his power that brought the king and his retinue safely through and out of the mist of wraiths. Alright, well, I'm stumbling over some big words today. Oh, I'm searching your chest. I'm taking your 30 orans there, Deathmold. I'm taking your 34 orans there. Now, were there books, he said? He said there were books. And I said I would read them. Can I not read them? Are they in my inventory? Temerian Royal Dynasty. Did we read that? Contains information on Foltest' daughter. Cursed in a mother's womb, that the world is stillborn beast. Oh, this was, yeah. Ada. Alright, the legendary accursed. Okay, I think we did just get those. King Foltest's daughter, cursed in her mother's womb, entered the world as a stillborn beast. Interred, she continued to grow until she rose from the grave as a horrifying Striga, the jagged-toothed princess, long terrorized Vizima until Geralt freed her of the dark spell. Yo! Years later, Ada once more succumbed to the curse, and the Witcher again faced the Striga. Hello! This time, however, politics were at play. The Order of the Flaming Rose, hate them, brought on the reversion in a bid to breed chaos in Vizima and overthrow King Foltest. Yeah, those dicks. Legendary Accursed. The Draug is a mythical creature, issuing straight from the ancient legends of heroes and their epic deeds. When a hero descends into the fiery hell to rescue his beloved, or when he seeks to avenge his father's death, the Draug is often his opponent. Why are poets so keen to cast this monster as the arch enemy? Well, as Wraith, the Draug fits well into any dark story of a curse or vengeance from the world beyond. Described variously, always as terrifying, its true appearance remains unknown. It is a powerful creature, a prince of the damned, thus making an ideal villain. Interesting. I think those were the only 2 books we got from him. Okay.
We've not
Well, let's see. Conspiracy theory. This is what we're on. Do you want to hear about how the Witcher got embroiled in a high-level conspiracy? Well, our hero was summoned before Deathmold, a bad beginning making a worse ending. The sorcerer was aware that the Witcher is interested in the curse placed upon the battlefield, and pointed him to a clue. So it was that several soldiers hatched a plot apparently connected to the curse. Deathmold did not know what the conspiracy's aim and who it belonged to it. What was the conspiracy's aim and who it belonged to it? After getting this, oh, how precise clue, Geralt decided to nose around the camp. Okay, I guess we're nosing. The Eternal Battle. Find the Dunbanner's standard, Vandergrift's sword, and a piece of stone. Okay, this was... In the world of wraiths, only those relics the ghosts had a connection to in life have any meaning. Geralt and Deathmold agreed that they would need items symbolizing war, specifically objects representing the concepts of hatred, courage, faith, and death. The Witcher thus began his search for the Dunbanner's standard, the symbol of death, for the sword that had belonged to the infamous and odious General Vandergrift, and for a piece of armor that had once belonged to the brave Seltkirk. The symbol of faith, a medallion, was in Henselt's possession. Okay, so we got one of them. Blood Curse. At that time, King Henselt suffered from an embarrassing affliction, namely, he had been cursed by the sorceress Sabrina Glevisig, whom he had executed for making a grave error in her magical practice. See, was it an error, though, or was it intentional? I don't think we have enough information to make that determination, but I mean, I feel like that would affect, you know, her guilt. Witchers are experts on curses and can generally figure out how to lift them, but even they need pointers sometimes. Geralt headed for the site of the stake at which Sabrina had been burned to lift the curse. He needed to learn exactly how the execution had played out. Then he would need to recreate it using the very items that had been used during that event. Wait, was she burned recently? Bring it on, Kidwinnie Camp. Geralt was looking for a worthy arm wrestling opponent. Okay, well, we'll do that one next, because I feel like that's gonna be really fun. Let's go look for the arm wrestling dude. Defeat Adam Pangrat.
Looking for the coin.
Hello, Adam.
Need some help, Monster Slayer?
I want to talk, Dog of War.
I've heard much about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain.
Let's talk about arm wrestling.
Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on.
Bartholomew Bargy sends his
What
regards.
was that?
Bart Bargy. I remember him. Strong for a peasant.
For a peasant. They say you're the strongest arm around here.
You wouldn't be talking to me otherwise.
Fair point.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with an Nilfgaardian commander. That's to say, he had the knife and I had my bare hands. I grabbed him by the wrist, but the blade kept coming towards my throat. He was strong, but lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted his arm around and slit his throat.
Well, I wasn't expecting that
I've worked on
story.
my hands, wrists, and arms since then. They all come in handy in my profession.
Want to wrestle
I
me?
suppose they do.
Challenge Adam Pangret for the championship. You've got to beat the best contenders.
Ah. Alright, I guess that's fair.
Who should I challenge?
Martin and Randall are the strongest in my company. Then there's Magnus, the camp blacksmith.
Ooh, he'll have a strong
Try that.
arm.
Watch out for Magnus. As I see it, he could easily do his work with no tools.
That's an exaggeration, I'm sure.
Steady on, White Wolf. You've yet to beat all the strong.
Alright.
Where are these coins from if there wasn't a
Fine.
single one when they were pitching camp? Nice.
Alright. They're that direction. Alright, let's find those guys and defeat them.
Done with this cursed
Here,
place.
boy.
The bloody
Odrin.
coins, square coins, and that
What is it, Witcher?
Looking for Udrin?
Who's this Audrin you're calling out for? A Kedweni god of some
Said
sort?
Audrin. Pretty sure the guy said
Odrin, a
Udrin.
god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone and got lost. If you find him, tell him we're waiting.
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Odrin. Nobody quite like that cunt.
as long as they pay us.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people like that around here. Alright, well, we're not looking for Audrin right now. We are staying focused on defeating these arm wrestling dudes.
The enemy have fed you their propaganda.
Ah, but what if she's
Randall?
truly
Is he one of them?
What is it?
I want to arm wrestle.
I heard you and your men arm wrestle a bit.
What's it to you? That sport's only for the strongest.
Do I look like a wimp to you?
Truth be told. But I'm willing to test you. If you want to wrestle, put down your orange and we'll get to it.
Okay. Fine. Ow. 20 orange?
Let's do this.
Piece of cake.
Audrin, where are you?
See if
You're
the next
tough.
guy gives me a challenge. We need... What's his name? Jacob? Or is it Martin?
Looking for some...
Yeah.
I heard
Martin.
some tough men serve in your company.
You heard right.
Care to test that with a little arm wrestling contest?
Why not? You want to wrestle? I need to see...
Yeah, you're gonna see some orange. You're gonna see 20 orange, and then you're gonna lose all them
Let's do
20
this.
orange.
Audrin, where are you? Audrin, where are you?
Easy peasy.
Audrin!
Your paws are strong as a bear's. I'll give you that.
Yours are strong for a human's, I guess.
That's high praise from Geralt. Alright. Let's move on to the blacksmith. Hello, Magnus.
What do you want?
I want to arm
They
wrestle,
say
that's what I want.
blacksmiths are strong. I say they're fat pussies.
And I
Whoa,
say I can show you
Geralt.
just how strong we are.
Careful you don't snap something.
Show me your coin if you want to wrestle.
Oh, only 30?
Let's do this.
Audrin, where are you?
Oh, this is a little bit harder. Alright, Magnus. Pretty tough.
My hand, damn you!
Might want to put a cold compress on that.
Well, I hope he didn't hurt himself. They're gonna need their blacksmith. Alright, now we're gonna go defeat... Whoops. Let's turn down that sensitivity. Now we're gonna go defeat Adam.
Don't just disappear.
Oh, Adam. I'm here to arm wrestle you.
Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on. As you're a witcher and I'm a mercenary, neither of us should wrestle for free.
Oh ho ho. I'm pretty confident. Let's see if that was misplaced. That's moving around a fair bit. Oh dear! Oh, he is harder. Oh my. Woo! Ah! Shoot! Oh, I lost! I lost a match! Oh my god!
You lost, White Wolf. Lucky for you.
Alright, well, we're doing that again.
Let's...
As you're...
I'm ready.
There we go. Ooh, he was way harder.
Lucky that Nilfgaardian at Brenna wasn't as strong as you. Or Adam Pangrat would be a heap of white bones right now.
Lucky for you, we were only playing for coin.
I venture to say there's only one man who stands a chance against you. Numa.
Numa?
Numa?
What kind of name is that?
He's a circus artist. The mighty Numa, they call him. Apparently grips like a vice.
Vice grips.
Sheets.
How?
Performance-enhancing potions. The undetectable kind.
I'll be sure to seek him out someday.
You'd know best if he's using his muscles or alchemy.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking
Wow.
for the coin. Grown
Cool.
lads with
Wow.
their horses in the air.
Arm wrestling's done.
Like idiots.
Where are
Alright,
these
how are we
coins
doing on
from?
time? I think we got time to talk to the... What's her name? Where was it? Yeah, Assassins of Kings. I think we've got just enough time for that. Talk to the elf imprisoned at the Cadwini camp. Where is the imprisoned elf?
Here, boy.
Ah,
Audrey.
What do you want?
I want to talk to him.
Can I talk to him?
No chance. I don't know you.
How might we get to know each other?
Trust needs to be earned, mate. You best go, now. No talking
just-
to the
How'd
prisoner. No
Can I just
talking to the
axe him?
prisoner.
Nah.
With this course,
Alright, well, I guess that one's out of the question right now. Alright,
and that
well, we'll
barking
start.
Bob.
Find the done bandage standard, bandage your sword, in case you serve his armor.
Audrey.
Alright, let's look for Udrin. Geralt decided to help the drunk soldiers look for their drinking buddy, for he had hoped that the grateful soldiers would return into a mine of information about the conspiracy against Henselt. Okay, sounds like that's what we need to do. So let's look for Udrin.
How's service under Hen?
See anybody complaining? And we don't like busybodies.
Okay, well, I wanted to ask you questions.
What do you...
Looking for
I
Udrin?
heard you calling out for Audrin.
What of?
Just curious. Half the...
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Audrin's a good man. He can drink 6 noggins of liquor, one after the other.
Wouldn't mind buying him
Impressive.
a pint. What does he look like?
I don't know what a noggin is.
Ordinary,
but
like
impressive.
any soldier. Except he staggers a lot.
Still looking for coins. Audrey. Audrey.
Odrin! Odrin! Where are you, Odrin?
Yeah?
You're the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah.
Great. I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
Let's play dice poker. Let's trade. Craft me an item. Why so glum, partner?
You sure you're the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah?
I ask because assistants are usually pretty glib.
I'm glib.
No, you're not.
My gal left me.
How do you know?
She wrote me a letter. Wait a minute. Damn it. She can't write. The bastards. Beavers, not friends. I'll show them as soon as I get home. Snot-nosed scribes. Counting barley all day. They get bored, look for diversions. I'll give them diversion. Many thanks. At first I thought, go away, emo.
Go away, emo!
So will you help me?
I should think so. So?
I didn't realize emo was a term in his words. Okay. Well, let's see if you can craft me anything. Ooh, let's play dice poker first. Maybe if we beat him at that,
I'd like to play dice.
I'll play if you beat
Give us a
Civic
better-
and Madame Carroll. Not before.
Oh, man. Okay, fine. Craft me an item. Clar. Trap. Wounds and causes bleeding. Driga hide armor. Armor +1. I don't think that's better than what I got. Karen skin armor. Ooh. Oh, dude. Robust cloth. Oh, I think I put some of that in storage. Alright, well that's on the list of things to get. Karen's hide. A Karen skin armor. Where's the Karen skin? Yeah, Karen skin. Wait. I don't have Karen skin? Did I put it in storage?
Leave me be, father.
Leave you be? Your life's at stake. Why, your mother would have my head if anything happens to you.
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you, I'll practice. I must prepare. Ah! Leave
Problems.
me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chatter.
Okay.
Ah!
Well, good luck chopping that air, I guess. Oh, contracts. Rot-themed contract. Granny Tourney in the arena. Granny Tourney. Just fight a bunch of grannies. Well, that sounds scary. By the will of our gracious King Henselt, I hereby announce the opening of sign-ups for a grand swordsmanship tourney to take place in the camp arena. As expert swordsmanship is a soldier's virtue, anyone familiar with the craft of war is encouraged to apply. Whether kinsman or foreigner, man or woman, if you fear not the sight of your own blood on sand, I await you by the arena. Ave Henselt. Proximo Woodblade. Cool. Reward for information on the holders of square coins. To all officers and enlisted men, on behalf of His Royal Majesty King Henselt, I hereby announce that a reward is offered for any information regarding the identity and whereabouts of holders of the so-called square coins. These men are traitors to our homeland. Whosoever is found to be aiding, abetting, or colluding with them shall be deemed an enemy of Kedwin. Discretion guaranteed. Death mode. Cool. Don't hide your head with a neath hood. Oh, God. Need more wine. Don't hide your head neath a hood. Long hair, short wit. Gray's no sign of wisdom, just of an old git. Wise men's heads are just as rare as they are bare. Shaves, cuts, coifs. Find me among the camp followers. Sambor sounds like a barber. All right. Hey guys. Oh. Fragile and Gondor.
Dice.
Aye. Dice.
Who else plays around here?
There's Zivik, Madame Carol, and Lesota. But they're masters. They'll only play you if you beat us.
Okay. Well, let's play
glad
then.
to play you.
Me first!
It'll be the last thing I do in this video. Alright, we're going low. What is raised? We haven't even rolled yet. You're raising already? Rookie mistake. Alright. Highlight the ones to be re-rolled. Okay, that's right. Well, I've got 3 of a kind. And I won! Hooray!
Let me win it back?
No.
Pair for a game.
Yes. Ooh. Give me 2 pair. What's this guy got so far? He's got 1 pair. Well, that's a good pair, though. Ah! Yeah, of course I lost. That was a mistake.
You lose.
Come back
Pair
here.
for
I have to beat you. I must beat you. I will beat you. Alright. I just did exactly the same thing. Didn't pay off. Oh, but I won anyway, because you got a crap hand. Good.
Give me another shot.
No. Goodbye.
Going to the slaughter like a
Get
pig
a
for
hold of
feast.
yourselves.
Speak to the veteran soldier in the camp. Canteen. Is this a different one? Butcher of Sidaris. On his way to the camp's canteen, Geralt witnessed an argument between a father and a son. Though the Witcher usually stays out of family quarrels, this one looked like a matter of life and death. Oh yeah, he was swinging at air. You can't fight air, man. You need it to breathe. Our hero had the mystery of conspiracy against Henselt to solve and needed information. He had precious few friends in the camp, but knew from experience that he'd be more likely to get a back scratch if he gave one first. Do someone a favor, and they're likely to pay you back in kind. Geralt decided to talk to the old soldier. As it later turned out, this was a very good decision. Oh, good. Spoiler alert. Well, on that note, I'm going to split this into 2, and I'll see you shortly for part 11, I think that would be.